Hey everybody, Befron here, and today I'm asking the question, was I scammed by this box of Dominaria Remastered? Let's jump in. Alright folks, so as mentioned, I am worried that I was scammed by this box of Dominaria Remastered here on the right. And the reason for that is that I was on eBay a couple days ago and I was just kind of looking around, seeing what prices are, and I found this box of Dominaria Remastered for only $175 on eBay. I'll post that. And there's a few things that gave me a red flag about it, but I decided to go for it. Number one is the price, right? So if you go on TCG Player right now, you can get a collector booster box of Dominaria Remastered for about $230, maybe $220, depending on exactly when you look at it, who you get it from. And this is $175. So that's about a 20% discount from that. So that's pretty substantial. I wouldn't say it's too good to be true, but it is a very good deal. So 20% off gave me a red flag. Also, the seller only had 5 reviews. They were all positive reviews, which is good, but 5 is definitely a relatively small amount of reviews for a product, to trust them with a product of this price. So that's interesting. But, you know, I looked at it. They did post photos, actual photos, not just like stock images of what a Dominaria Remastered booster box looks like. They actually posted pictures of this box. It looked good, and so I decided to go for it. I got it in the mail, and it looks pretty normal. You know, the packaging looks similar to any other box. And really the only way I can tell this box apart from any other box that I have, so this is the box I just bought, and this is the box I've had like in my collection. I bought one extra when they just came out to keep sealed, is this sticker here. I did get this from Korea. The seller that sold this to me was in Korea. And this sticker that is written in Korean is on the inside of the plastic, so it's directly on the box itself. But everything else looks the same. Again, even though this box is from Korea, it's apparently all in English. I checked the listing multiple times to make sure that the product itself was in English. I mean, the whole box looks like it's written in English. I don't see any other Korean. This sticker is literally just a sticker. So what I assume happened is that this box was packaged, you know, it's an English booster box, but it was just packaged for sale in Korea. I don't know why there's that many people in Korea trying to buy English cards. Maybe that's a thing. If you are watching this from Korea, let me know if it's popular to have English cards, but that's interesting. That's really the only difference. You know, you can see the serial numbers all are kind of like formatted the same. It does say USA and Canada here, so there's a couple, you know, a couple things that are making me a little bit worried about the box, but it looks legit. I mean, again, all the packaging looks the same, you know, not like too perfect, but not sloppy, right? So again, got this box. This is definitely a legitimate box. I opened a box that I got in the same like package as this one on the channel a couple months ago. It was a pretty normal looking box, got a bunch of good stuff, Sylvan Libraries, all that good stuff. So this is like what I'm comparing it against, and then this is the box I actually got on eBay. So with that said, you know, that's the comparison. I do want to open this on camera, even regardless of if I post it on the channel. I kind of want to open this on camera in case it is a scam. I can report it back to eBay and I have video evidence, but hopefully that's not the case and we're just going to enjoy this box. So yeah, I got it at a good price, and I figured, you know, there's a lot of good stuff in this set. If I get duplicates, that's fine. If I get new stuff, we never pulled a Force of Will. So let's go ahead and open it. Yeah, so I never did pull a Force of Will on the channel. I opened a collector's booster box back in January when they came out, and I opened a draft booster box, and we didn't pull a Force of Will. We got a bunch of Sylvan Libraries. I think we got 4 Sylvan Libraries out of a draft box and a collector box, and but no Force of Will, no Vampiric Tutor. So everything looks pretty normal so far. This is like basically how I remember the last booster box I opened feeling. Like nothing feels weird. I'm gonna put this in there. So that looks all normal. This is how it would look again in your store. We've probably seen a bunch of these. Probably getting more popular. Like these seem to be overprinted and they seem to be in stock everywhere. So this is the part I'm going to pay a lot of attention to make sure they don't feel like they were resealed. So empty box, nothing sketchy looking about the box. All the packs feel okay, I would say. The one thing to look at, what happens is when people want to like cheat you and like repackage your packs, they'll open the packs, take all the good cards out and put it back. They'll often open the packs from the bottom because people check that less. You know, take all the good cards out, then put it back and then glue this shut. And as a result, the glue that they use will often feel a lot like stiffer. And I don't feel that. Like this feels like a very normal pack. I seem to remember like this pack art maybe looking different. Maybe these are just because it's a Korean, like slight variations between the art. I thought this, like, instead of having this like vignette where it's only like the picture's right here and then it fades into black, I thought this picture kind of took up the whole pack. I'll go back and watch my old videos, but so far it looks pretty good. I am going to be very sensitive. Like if this is a terrible box and we get nothing out of this box, I'm going to be pretty sensitive to that. I don't see any glue. So again, I'm checking to make sure there's no like, you know, sloppy looking glue or somebody tried to glue packs shut again. Looks pretty normal there. So yeah, I mean, again, if I pull a bunch of really lousy cards from this, again, you know, that could just happen from a random box, but I'll be a little more sensitive on this box, just given a few red flags. But again, if I don't pull any bad, if I do pull, you know, pretty normal pulls from this, then that's great, because this is, a, like I said, a pretty cheap box. Nut collector, okay. So nothing too crazy in this. Renewed Faith, I don't remember that card at all. Juggernaut, and then commons, uncommons. There's our land, recoil. Okay, so a pretty mediocre start. It was a mythic, but that's Nut Collector's probably you know, the worst mythic in the box. We'll go rares, 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 mythic, and the rest goes to the side. I'll put our tokens to the side so we can make room for our mythics. Okay, and I'll put any other good, like really good rares, tutors, and things like that over here. So this one looks a little weird. Like this is definitely longer than usual. Again, I'm gonna go a little bit slow with these openings here just to kind of feel things out. I don't see any evidence of tampering. I don't see any glue. All right, let's see how we do. There's a Goblin token, Body Snatcher, Maze of Ith. I don't think we actually pulled a Maze of Ith. Gamble. All right, so we're doing all right. That was, you know, not an awesome pack. Elvish Spirit Guide. There's a nice little land, and that's about it for the pack. So nothing crazy. I would believe that these are still all pretty normal packs. I'm gonna get a little more sensitive if we don't pull anything good in the next few. You know, okay, an exploration. So this is looking more and more believable as we go on. Still only one mythic, which seems very low. But we will see how things go. There's our land. And let's continue on. So we've only gotten one mythic, and it is probably like the worst mythic in the set. So that's making me a little nervous. I want to make sure these also have 12, what is it, 12 or 15 cards in each pack. Arcades Sabbath, Absorb, Nantuko Shade, Shivan Dragon. This is making me pretty nervous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. So all the right number of cards in the pack. But again, just the fact that we're getting absolutely nothing from these makes me a little nervous. They look like real cards. I don't have any reason to believe they're fake. They're a little glossy, but again, that could just be from the Japanese print. We can maybe find one of the, we can do a tear test on one of the commons or uncommons in a few packs, but we will see how this goes. Goblin token, Enlightened Tutor. Okay, so that's making me feel a little bit. And Sylvan Library. Okay, so we just had a string of like 3 or 4 really bad packs, because then these are some of the best cards in the set. Enlightened Tutor, Old Border, Foil, really good. Sylvan Library, now I have 5 Sylvan Libraries and an Entomb. So I think we're good. I think we are in good shape here. Still a little bit sensitive, but I think we're okay. And just to be safe, so here's the tear test that you can do if you're ever worried about having fake cards. I think it's generally safer with a non-foil card. You can get into them. So I never like to tear cards, but I'm going to tear this card just as a test to make sure they're real. And that's exactly what we want to see. So this like bluish blackish ink in the middle is the way they actually print the cards. So that's definitely something you want to see. That is a very good sign that these are actually real cards. So I guess I did just get a really good deal on this box. Poor little, who did we tear up here? Fadia Seer. So thank you for sacrificing yourself for the good of Magic Integrity. Triskelion. Ooh, that's cool art. Weird. I don't think we've seen like a lot of these. Like we never got an Old Border Enlightened Tutor in the last opening. Jester's Cap, Hinterland Harbor, Pashalik Mons. Again, wow, I haven't seen a lot of these. So again, it's weird. Like the packs are not awesome so far, except for that one. But again, like this is not, I would say that's not in like repack territory. Like, I would expect to get nothing at all if these were fakes or repacks or all that. Yeah, Mystical Tutor, Urza's Incubator, good stuff. Isolated Chapel, nice little land. Spinal Embrace, yeah, so I think these are all legit. I'm very happy with this. So we got a box of Dominaria Remastered for $175, which is very good. So that's why I always say, like, keep an eye on eBay. eBay's a real crapshoot. You never know what you're gonna find. Sometimes you find some sketchy stuff, and I have had problems with eBay before, don't get me wrong. Or I should say sellers on eBay, but if you just are careful and you look at things, and I would recommend, even if you're not like a YouTuber or something, just open things on camera if you're ever worried. Very nice. A foil, full art, Birds of Paradise, Decimate, Mind Slicer, Force of Will. There we go. And there is our card. So I would say this box is most certainly, absolutely not a repack. We would not be finding something like a beautiful Force of Will in this box if that were the case. So there it is. We pulled our Force of Will. Plenty of good stuff in this box. And you know what? I think at the end of this, I'm going to take all these cards and do like, I'm going to price them out so we can compare against how we did with the box. So I'm not going to do this like real time, but come on, there we go. But we'll see at the end like how we did. And I think I'm only going to price out like the really expensive stuff. It takes forever to do. If I try to do it for like every rare that I pulled, as you can see, there's a lot here. So I'm not going to try to do that for every rare, but we will certainly do it for every like good card that I've pulled so far. Everything above, I think I'm basically doing a pretty good job of pulling out anything that's above, you know, $5 or a mythic, something like that. Oops, yeah, rares, go over there. There's a nice little force. I think I've been forgetting to pull out the lands, but we'll go back and get some of those. Last two packs of this box. Again, I wish I was able to enjoy it more. The first few packs, I was really getting nervous if we were on a scammy box and I wasn't enjoying the art, I think, as much as I wanted to. But now, enjoy it. Hopefully we'll get some last few bangers in these last couple packs. Another, wow, look at that. 2 Gauntlets of Power, 1 foil, 1 not back. No Mercy, that's a nice little $10 card. Stroke of Genius, I don't remember that. Absorb, very nice. Counter target spell. Mishra's Factory, and there we go. So that's that. And last pack. Let's see how we do. Elephant, Legacy Weapon. Oh, that's not a very good one, but that's okay. It's a cool looking card. Siege, Gang, Commander, Chainer, which we're getting Chainer again, apparently, in Commander Masters. Test of Endurance, a double mythic pack. And Sarah Angel, Gerard's Verdict, Wild Growth Mountain. All right, and so that's how we wrapped up with that box. So we'll do a quick review of our pulls here. So I'm going to add these up with actual TCG player prices as of, this is the end of July I'm filming this, so as of the end of July, we'll see how we did and we'll compare it against our 175. We got a Test of Endurance, which I think is maybe like $2 or $3. Legacy Weapon, same thing. No Mercy, I think that's almost 10, so maybe we're at like 15-ish. Gauntlet of Power, a second Gauntlet of Power, maybe that brings us to like 25-ish. Force of Will brings us up quite a bit. Maybe we're at like 70. Birds of Paradise, maybe to 80. Urza's Incubator, probably to like 95. Mystical Tutor to probably like 105. Entomb, 215. Sylvan Library, that's only like, I can't believe Sylvan Library is only like a $20 card now, but maybe 135. Enlightened Tutor, Old Border Foil, probably brings us up to like 150. And Nut Collector is like $1. Not even counting all of the other rares that we got. Some nice little lands, probably $1 or $2 in some of the lands and things like that. So all in all, I think that breaks us pretty well even. The prices of Dominaria Remastered, both the cards and the packs, have gone down a lot since release, probably a good 20%. But still a good box overall. We finally got to pull our nice shiny Force of Will right there. Super happy about that. I'll leave that on top. So overall, I'm really happy with this box. I was nervous about it, the price, just a lot of little things were giving me red flags, but I think overall, very happy with the pulls and what we got. So if you enjoyed this and enjoyed learning about and figuring out if we pulled a scam box, which we did not, it appears, let me know by leaving a comment down below in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Come back and watch more of my videos for more modern and vintage Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, and Magic the Gathering content. Anyway, if you enjoyed what you see, again, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Please come back next time, and I'll see you then.